that we continue to have a dialogue and ask questions about why were some confidential and why were some not confidential. That's, I think that's a very fair question, and regrettably, the executive branch is prohibited by law from providing all those answers, which is exactly why I think the Senate needs to pass House File 2462. I mean, that's exactly why we passed that, is so that we can get to these answers of why. It's obviously not something that this administration brought to state government, because it's happened for decades, and we want to know what's going on, the systemic in amongst the bureaucracy that would permit these confidential settlements to take place.
Do you have a concern why they were confidential? And in a couple of cases where it appears that there was money paid for individuals to not disclose them, are you concerned what they were trying to keep secret? I mean,
Yes.
and what will you do to try to get to the bottom of that?
Well, we passed the House file that would make the information available to us, you, the Iowans.
But as far as going forward, I know what you're saying, but I mean, as far as looking at this administration and what they were trying to keep quiet now, you know, or in the last couple of years, or whatever they're trying to keep quiet.
I don't think the Branstad administration is, I mean, to the best of my knowledge, they've released all the information that they can legally release. I think they're comfortable releasing more, but the law will not permit them, and that's exactly, you know, we would like those questions answered. If you listen to the rhetoric on the Senate floor, it's my understanding, and Senator Dixon speaks to this better than I could, but from what they're asking on the floor, this bill meets their needs. And so I don't understand why we're not taking care of the statutory changes that we've made. You know, we're continuing to. We've talked to Representative Kester this morning, and we need to figure out exactly what we want to ask, what we want to know. And again, I think our biggest concern right now is with regard to why were some confidential, why were some not confidential, and you know, and what's the underlying reasons.